Okay, we're back on TW's account. You guys remember last time we reconstructed this account so that we have a very juiced up Lord of Fear Aspen. We built the tenants up. We're holding off on doing any type of soul awakenings until the next soul awakening session in hopes that we can get a B plus stone, and then we use it on an Aspen copy, and if it's a decent one we put it here. If it's an A minus or higher we put it here and cycle this one down, and it should be a pretty good strategy. However, we need to now work on our secondary heroes. Now our second homeowner is not going to be one of the two that you see right here. We're not crazy high on levels on this one, right? Yeah, we're at like level 30s and stuff, and this one's at nothing. So we're essentially looking at who's going to be this homeowner right here, and it's not going to be Mystic Fairy Freya. Who we are going to build is going to be a hyperspace hunter Ilamok. Why? Because Void campaign is extremely important to us. Star Expedition is as well, which this hero will help with. And lastly, Void invasion bosses. Those are probably one of the best resources to get. And you can't do it without a hyperspace hunter Ilamok. You know who you can do it without? You don't really need a Betty, and a lot of times Betty actually makes it worse. So this account is not going to be prioritizing a Therapist Blood Betty just yet, and that's mainly because, I want to reiterate, we literally only have one core of origin on this entire account, and it's a Lord of Fear Aspen. However, we actually have 100, nope, where is it? Where? Down here, over here. Here we go. We actually do have more Aspen pieces. That is Aspen, right? Yes. Yes. I really don't want to mess this up. We have 100 shards, which is perfect because that upgrades this to a level 2 now, which means he's closer to getting Destiny Transition. So that is a positive. Insert that there, power that up. So now we need 4 more Core of Origin chests in order to get him to Destiny Transition. That's going to take a little bit of time. A little refresher, decent copy on the Aspen. We are skipping the Soul Awakened Gauntlet. We're not spending anything on this event. So really the next thing to do is we just need to build some heroes. So let's get to it and let's get cracking. A lot of you guys have mentioned in the past, you actually really enjoy watching us transition an account and not cut stuff out. So that's pretty much what we're going to show you guys here today. We're going to take our copies and we're going to convert and build the heroes. Now, 2 other things we're going to have to build are 2 more Transcendence heroes. We'll get to that here in a little bit. So first and foremost, we are going to level him up, get him powerful, and see if we can re-roll his stone, get him some gear, all that fun stuff. What? Wait, what? What just happened? Did I already break the game? No, is it because I didn't like... Is it because I didn't actually pick the imprint even though it already had something on there? That was weird. I thought I literally just broke it. Anyway, let's continue on. Let's go for armor. Quick upgrade. And if you guys remember, we have literally 25 million crystals of transcendence and 25 million stellar shards right now. Now, that means we can technically build 5 more transcendence heroes. However, our account isn't really going to budget for that. We will get a lot. If you guys remember the first episode, if you guys didn't check that one out, please go check that one out first. You understand where we are on this account. This is a little bit of a mini series of an account overhaul for TW who needed a lot of help. So yeah, we're just going to go for tankiness here, and we are going to go immediately into his tree, and we are going to max it out. Let's get this going. Quick upgrade. So many little tedious activities, but we need to get it done. I wish they did make things much easier for upgrading heroes, but sadly, as you guys have seen on my own account and other things, it takes forever to do anything. So you need to have enough time to sit down and really restructure your account. So let's keep going. Let's see what else we can figure out here. We're going to have to do this on a few heroes today. So we're also going to figure out what we want to sublime. I'm thinking we might sublime some of his passives too. So we're going to take him up to level 100. I think we're going to upgrade at least his Splendid Block. I think this is going to be the one we really focus on. And probably his active skill too. Luckily, we have what we need. So let's get his Splendid Block going. We can fully max that out with the sublimation we have from other heroes. And I think we want his active skill as well. However, it's not as important. I'm gonna wait off. This is the big one because this really affects the size of the shields and everything that you give to your teammates. His active can do quite a bit of damage overall. We're gonna wait and see. Now, the only other downside is right now we really don't have any copies. But again, next Soul Awakening session, you're gonna see an explosive expansion on this account. Now, the other thing we can do here, we have X levels. I kind of want to invest them in like Tenants, but this is good for now. We don't have an Awakening. We don't have anything like that, but he is still going to be our next homeowner for power reasons. Now, we are going to have to build 2 Tenants that are Transcendence. One of them is going to be Star Alchemist Holmes Young. The other one is going to be a Sword Flash Shia. Kind of sucks, but it is what it is. Now, we're going to have to do a lot of retooling here. We already have you, we have you, so we just need a Shia. We got 2 copies there. 2 more copies there brings us up to 4. Oh, geez, we actually need more copies. We need 5 hero copies. Luckily, we do have quite a few old chests here, so we are going to pop some of these. There's 1 copy. There is 2 copies. Wait. Someone said wait. Did I mess up? Am I not seeing them? I got 4. Oh, use the Transcendence chest? You mean this one? Or you mean like, I guess, yeah, we could just use these. They're less flexible. We'll just grab a bunch. You're right. You're right. Totally right. Good call. And I think what we're going to do is we're just going to swap the penny out. We don't really need the penny on this account. Of course, you're an interdimensional arena. Of course. Yeah, don't waste the blue one. We're just gonna take the penny out. There's really no need to have a penny on this account, so instead of building food and doing all that stuff, we're just gonna convert. Oh, I grabbed 1 too many. My math was off. Okay, so we have, that was weird. It still showed the E5 penny. A lot of weird buggy stuff going on. It is what it is. On top of that, we're going to have to do some things here. So yeah, we're good there. We're good there. So now what we're going to do is we're going to come back over here, come to our cube. Hey, look, Sword Flash is right there. Perfect timing. Convert to her. And we're going to have her as the tenant. And then beyond that, we're going to have to go over to... Where are you? There you are. Star Alchemist Holmes Young. And we got the Holmes Young. Perfect. There we go. So what we can do right now is just slot them right in, which is perfect. We actually already have a Fiona as well, so we can just quick settle. The last thing we need to build is another Ilamok on this account. So I think we might need to actually build this one. We have the copies. We could just swap the Sherlock too. But maybe we should just build this time. We seem to have a lot of food. Let's actually just take the time and build the hero. It's a little tedious. I know. It's a little tedious, but we'll just get it done. We'll do 1 there, and then we need to make, I think, 1 more hero, but we got tons of them. No matter who else. All right, so now we can jump up here and we can build another Ilamok from scratch and upgrade him to where we need to go. We've got tons of food everywhere. Doesn't really matter who we're using on an account like this. We just need hero copies for food. All right, so that pretty much settles the fact that we have all of our tenants here too. Cool. 6-star chest. I know, you just got so much randomness on this account. It really doesn't matter where you pull it from. On an account like this, hero copies for food are rarely going to be an issue. Now, what we need to do is now power up these tenant heroes. So we're going to take them all to V4. And actually, our Transcendence ones, we are going to take up to Origin 5. That's going to be the biggest stat boost for these heroes. Now, it's really interesting when building your secondary heroes here, because normally what you do when you're building tenant heroes, you're going for like higher attack values and everything. That's still going to be something we do. However, HP is not horrible on a tenant copy or a hyperspace on our Ilamok. Why is that? Well, just because we have a ton of stats we want, both attack and HP. HP helps him keep himself alive. Attack increases the value of his shield. So we'll have to see how this turns out. So let's take him up to max level here. And again, we don't have to worry about what heroes we're building or when we're doing it Transcendence or not, because we already finished the entire Soul Awakening or what am I talking about? The whole Glory Challenge last time. So that was nice and clean. We got all of our spiritual essence. We got all the things we needed. Additional stellar shards. Tons of stuff. Stop at 60. Won't have enough. We got 1.765. Let's see. Oh, you're talking about stellar shards? Ooh. Oh, I was thinking we were going to have more stellar shards at this point. Well, what we might do then is take it off of maybe the... Nah, I don't know. This is the problem here. You get tons of spiritual essence, but you don't get a ton of stellar shards off of the Glory Challenge, which really sucks because 5 million is just enough to take her up to here. So I think what we probably want to do is get rid of the power on the Mystic Fairy Freya as well. I don't know if it's worth rebuilding. I want to try to keep these a little more even because as you go to the higher levels and stuff, it does cost more and more. But yeah, we only have 577,000 left, which is not going to bring us up to the next section here. Oh, hey, we got a core. That does help a little bit. I forgot we had that one core. Okay. So the big question is on an account like this then, do we want to stick with the V4 for a stronger Aspen? I think we still do. I think that's still fine. Eventually, we are going to want the Mystic Fairy Freya stronger to get to the Pistol of Stars, so that is important. I think we can kind of leave them as is for the moment. Now, what we need to do is, of course, we'll get gear and everything for him. We need to change this stone. I either want to go for an attack or some sort of block HP for survivability. Speed HP, you know what? That's not too bad. We're going to unlock a couple stones here. I'm not against speed HP right here. Star Expedition is kind of like a side. Block attack's decent. I'll just keep block attack for the time being. That's a nice, well-rounded. I like it. I like it. That should work. We will, of course, upgrade his gear too, which I guess we could probably take the time and do that right now. Wonder if there's resonance suits. There are. So let's, at the very least, just convert this over. We have ridiculous amounts of gold. Get a warrior set. I'm not going to re-roll this stuff right now. I'll let him do that himself. But it does let us get a better set of gear on him. And this will hopefully mean better things. So he's going to be sitting at, yeah, 135% block. I definitely like that. And then we need to get the tenants taken care of. I believe we already did. Yeah, we already did that. So we need to work on the tenants here. Upgrade him to that. And we need to upgrade these stones to the max level. Then we need to re-roll them to either attack HP. Something like that. Beautiful, beautiful. Now, the one thing we were kind of lacking on this account. Oh, man. Yep. We were lacking on this stuff. So, I'm going to go in here to the Ormus Workshop. Regress this. Because I'd rather put Kiss a Ghost on 2 tenants instead. Hey, what's that? What do we do? What do we do? Oh, hey, we got some side rewards. We got more shards. Cool. And then we also did... What do we do? I don't see what we did. Oh, down here. Another chest. Okay. Cool. Why not? But yeah, I'd rather split these onto other heroes. So we'll put one here for the tenant. And then Honestly, yeah, that's a good one. So that's fine. We'll put the other one here. Again, if you guys don't have flags, Kiss of Ghosts work very great. They have like one of the best attack and HP combos out there. So let's get this upgraded. This account is definitely going to need to start focusing on flags though. So even just regular flags that aren't upgraded are by far the best stat bonuses you will get. As you compare it, this is 25 attack, 14 HP, 24 attack, 30 HP. It's a lot more HP for the base version because you shouldn't really be going for Kiss of Ghosts. That's just not something you should do. As far as the setup here, it doesn't really matter unless you're going to use them in combat, but really you're not going to. So you want attack everywhere, maxing out the attack as much as possible. Next is the Shia. We have a set of gear, which is decent for her. And then we have to try to find something to put on her. Honestly, probably just slapping on like a candy bar is going to be something good. We do need to quick upgrade this to max, and we do need to re-roll it into an attack, HP attack, something like that to really get the bonus stats going. Actually, yeah, we could put an A and B if we don't care about any HP. If we just purely want the attack, then yeah. But honestly, I'm not against giving our HHA a little more HP through his Tenant. Over like 2% attack. That's not bad. I'm just going to hold it for the time being as a just in case it doesn't roll. But yeah, let's keep going. Yeah, we got ridiculous amounts of gold, and we have tons of dust as well. So we should be fine in finding the attack stone. There it goes. Perfect. And so that is another tenant down. We also have this Fiona. Once again, we need to quick upgrade this to max and try to get the best stats possible. Once again, though, yeah, kind of rough in this situation. In this case, I will give that. And then, yep. Let's find another attack stone because this literally the best thing you can put on your heroes. Now, if you are tight on dust, which a lot of accounts are, if you hit something with attack, make sure you grab it so you don't like end up on a really weird roll. You'd rather have these attack than nothing. Granted, this is a big difference in attack value. Getting her some gear in the future will be good. Of course, everything else upgraded will be good too. Let's finish out our fourth tenant, and this is going to wrap up the power gains we needed from a Hyperspace Hunter Ilamok. And then we're going to put him to the test and see how he does in the Void campaign. And maybe even the Void Invasion boss. Because I think this is our project for today, and then we're going to continue looking at other things that we can upgrade as time goes on. Right, last one right there. Not going to be taking him to V4, so there's nothing to worry about there. We are going to swap these over to the attack nodes, and we are going to get him set up with probably just another A and B for the time being. Let's get this all the way up to 6-star Soulstone. Not a great stone, so we are re-rolling it. Come on, give us attack right away, and that would be perfect. Attack HP's all right. We got tons of dust. We're fine. We can just keep re-rolling. We can go for a while. No fan for HHA. We have a fan. We have a fan on this account. That's the plan. Come on. Show us what we need. So many good stones we're passing up. It's funny how like back in the day, the like skill damage precision and skill damage holy damage stones like were never ever used. It was just they were garbage. And nowadays they're like the best stone for your main damage dealers. We just didn't have a way to get all the other attack values and stuff like we do now. Like adding another 43% attack doesn't do as nearly as much as it used to. Come on, show us the stone. Give us what we need, please, pretty please. Pretty please. Sugar on top. No, you're just gonna do this to me. What's the best artifact for him is gonna be either a fan or a crown. Just defensive as possible. If he's somehow dying very early in the battle, the crown will win out and be better. Oh my gosh, we burnt like a million dust now. This is ridiculous. The only time fan's not as good is if he's getting burst down in round one. That's like the only situation that happens. If he's not living through like the round one, then you go to crown. There we go. Finally. Okay, we got to give him his levels too. And again, we're not worrying about any of the awakenings. We'll take care of that after the next soul awakening session. So now when we come on over here, we can see he's at like 2 million attack, which is not too bad. I think I'm going to X upgrade him as well. And then we're also going to see what we can invest in these plots. We have tons of master toolboxes, which is nice to see. Not a ridiculous amount of resources here, but everything that we can upgrade, we are going to, because this is going to help the power of our account. We got 5 million on this one, which is really good. This one's going to go up very, very far. Sweet. So we got everything in the 40s to 60s. I like to see that, and everything looks pretty solid now. I'm happy with what we've done. Now, I do think I'm going to X upgrade. Yeah, I'm going to take his levels up here too. So we're going to go all the way up as far as possible. Yeah, we got plenty to do that. What do you guys think about doing the levels on our other two Transcendence heroes that are tenants for Lord of Fear Aspen? I feel like that might be the next two we want to X upgrade. We have a little bit for each one of them, I think. I don't want to do it on any of his tenants, but I think doing it on the Queen and the Elena is going to be smart, just because they are going to be used in so many of these game modes as well. So getting the more stats on them is always going to be a good idea. Now, we did have a lot of spirit. It is disappearing very quickly. If you guys didn't realize, these upgrades nowadays cost a ton. So, yep. And then we have our Ilamok over here with the fan. We don't have an awakening yet or anything. We're probably going to use a B+ stone. Maybe a B- stone on him. I don't know. I think we might use both B+ on the Aspen just in hopes that we get a damage dealing carry hero. But I think that's a good spot for us to kind of like pause and say this looks good. Now, one thing that's important here is we do want to run a decent amount of block on our Lord of Fear Aspen 2. Going like all out offensive isn't always the best idea. Sometimes running block instead of damage reduction ends up being better. Does he have Lord of Fear Aspen core selected in Void campaign so he gets it passively? Oh, I don't know. I don't know if that's the best idea, because that's gonna be way too slow, you know. What they're talking about is if he has this up here picked, that's probably gonna go way too slow. Then again, we need 4 more chests. We have any sitting here? Oh, we got 2 shards. Technically, the chest we got 2, these 35, can be used on him too. So yeah, maybe sticking with it for now and seeing if we can get it. It can combo together. He just got 20, 35. Yeah, he just got those additional ones. So might as well try and see how fast. So let's see how this works out. Right now we have kind of like an energy feed type support team around him. In reality, using the Holmes Young might actually be something we do. And if that's the case, I might just chuck on a crown instead, just so that he's useful. Or yeah, we don't have another demon bell. Let's see what we can do. So currently in the Void campaign, we are stuck on this wave right here. Now we have quite a few upgrades that we had. So we definitely put the hyperspace on our Ilamok in. We got his level 2 core origin. I think leaving the Betty in with the Rui Scepter is probably still a good bet. Let's see what happens now. Yeah, she just goes down immediately anyway, so that's not that great. We probably want to switch where our Lord of Fear Aspen is going to. We want to put a little bit of a change with the position of our heroes. And honestly, I kind of feel like using Antlers Cane on our Lord of Fear Aspen too. Then again, Melodic's pretty good. We could try running a Rui Scepter on him too. A Rui in this situation might actually be pretty good too. But you can see how strong survivability-wise Hyperspace Hunter Ilamok is. I think the Betty is kind of useless here in general. Might put her in the back row or something. Yep, there we go. We beat the wave we were stuck on for sure. Let's see if we can continue pushing this. Again, probably do something like that. 255 is a tough milestone. Yeah, but we crushed it easily just retooling this account in 2 quick episodes. 2 quick episodes took this from being stuck to completely overpowering it, to be honest. Now, we're kind of dead here because we're just getting stun locked on this wave, which is really annoying. This is a tough one too because those King Bartons put out tons of damage with counterattacks, and then beyond that, those Cthulhu's put out tons of dots when they get hit. Might have a chance here. We got a lot of the enemies locked down thanks to that Betty with the Rui Scepter. And we have a lot of fears. That was a good hit. It was a good full heal, where again, we have a lot of them kind of locked down. Hyperspace Hunter Ilamok is just tanking a ton of the hits for us. Then we get another active right here, which wipes everyone out. Not quite. Not quite. It's close. But we did get a stun from the Hyperspace Hunter Ilamok, which is good. I like it. Our goal here is to... Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. I think I might need to take that Betty out of this lineup. That's for sure. Oh, that Betty needs to go bye-bye. The speed order is bad. Well, yeah, but right now, without giving them like speed stones and stuff, it's going to be really difficult since he's a homeowner and they have nothing. Don't die. Don't you die. Ugh. But yeah, essentially what we'd have to do if we want to adjust the speed 2227. Yeah, there's no way to catch them up. It's way too far apart. They're at 2000. They need to make up 200 speed, and that's just not possible right now. Actually, that's perfect to have on him. Yeah, there's just no way for us to do that unless we had like mirrors or something like that. So as much as the order's bad, Speedstone only gives like 120. Let's jump back into this. Let's take the Betty out and just put like you in. The other strategy we could do here is if we don't want to try to get a round 2 active, which I still think might be the best play, is just build everybody tanky so that they can share the burn dots. Pretty good, but that still happens. That still happens. Give that a shot. We'll try one more like this, and then if we have to, we might try to go tankier. But getting that second active feels so good. Put Crown on every remaining support simply to tank Valkyrie attacks. Yeah, that's definitely possible. No way he gets stuck on chapter 2 with this setup. Oh yeah, it's just getting the right setups for specific waves. And having the right amount of damage come out, and then the RNG. Yeah, Valkyrie waves are just always annoying. They are feared, so there's maybe a chance. No, too much damage. We're just barely off on the hits, really. If anything, I think on our Aspen, I'm going to take the block back off for right now, and maybe even the damage reduction, and just try going crazy high. Precision would win that for you. Oh yeah, the extra attack for sure. Or the extra crit damage, to be honest, too. We'll see, Reed. We'll see. We got a couple things to... Actually, wow, this stream has gone by really fast. Yeah, that was a really weak hit. Extremely weak hit right here. I think what we got is going to work. I think I'm just going to build the Aspen a little bit more offensive to get that kill. Just a little bit of a tweak here. We got crit attack. Honestly, I feel like just changing this to precision might work. Natively, our Aspen has very low block, so the synergy with Hyperspace Hunter Ilamok isn't going to be super great. He's just got to be able to live to next round, essentially. Hey, Tough, what's up, man? 46 months in a row with membership. Thank you so much, man. Oh, it's still not enough. That's crazy. That is freaking crazy. Thank you so much, man. That's like, what, almost 4 years, right? 46 months? 48, right? Yeah. Come on, we got to burst through this wave. I'm not leaving without this being done. Aspen first line with Crown. That's how I beat the Valkyrie wave. We could try that too. We could build him like tanky so that he can survive through all the dots. We're just trying to see if the burst strategy is going to work first. We got demon bells and stuff, so we're feeding a ton of energy to him. For hopefully a gigantic over-the-top active. Yeah, it just seems like it's barely missing. Like, just barely missing. So, let's swap it around a little bit. Let's see how it turns out if we build him with a crown. That looks good. And we go back to a more defensive setup here. We're building with the damage reduction in hopes that we can kind of survive through it. Technically, CCing that Valkyrie is pretty rough, but if we are going to do a round 1 basic, we want him to be in the back row and not the front row, because then we're CCing 2 Valkyries, and then that's not good. Oh, I think we're still going to die this round, maybe. No, looks good. Looks good. Yep, tanky mode is the way to go, so we'll take it. Ugh. There's a lot of sketchy waves in 2-5. My goodness. Holy cow, this is a little rough. Sometimes you just got to change your strategy up. If it's not working burst wave, try a tanky wave. If tanky wave's not working, go back to burst. I definitely need to move where this Lord of Fear Aspen is, though. These mims don't do damage. Hopefully not. I definitely have Aspen in the completely wrong spot, though. 255 to 259 is by far the worst. I feel like I'm wasting time on this attempt because we just put him across from a carry, which is just completely useless. And on top of that, we still have the crown. The next ones that are really bad after this are 372 and 373. Well, we'll keep an eye out for that. PDE's my goat. She just makes you dodge so many attacks. Yeah, it's really hard to quantify what PDE and Mystic Fairy Freya do sometimes, but they do a lot for your squad. I like how we're able to use like an energy feed setup kind of here. We got like 2 demon bells, which is working pretty good. And next round, we kind of take them out. Oh, we got the basic attack. Fun. Yeah, I just can't wait to beat 255 to then fight more fun ways. Alright, come on. Where's the skip button, DH Games? Where is the skip button? There we go. Alright, so let's keep moving on. I actually am going to put him in the front row because I kind of want him to take out and drain the energy on the Amun-Ra's, if possible. He's already got a curse on himself, so he is dying in round 1. Or round 2, sorry. I think we need to go burst on this one, just because those healing curses are going to be so annoying. What account is this again? This is TW's account. This is our account overhaul mini-series, episode 2, essentially. Oh my god, just kill my team already. Put me out of my misery. This is so stupid. Surprisingly enough, we're doing a lot of poison damage with this team. Have you noticed that? Like, we're doing a lot of poison damage. We actually still might win this wave. There's a chance. You have no idea how much I appreciate it, though. TW says, yeah. Do Halor and PD have block on their stones and imprints? It feels as though they never block. Probably on imprints, yes, but not on stones. On stones, they're going pure attack. My God, are they gonna be able to kill this man? Oh, this is why Void campaign sucks to do. All right, there we go. So let's do a little change here. A couple little changes. Let's go to Mark Purify. Let's go back to offensive and offensive. See how it comes out. So yeah, we're pretty sure we got attack, but we are running the block here. Freya has the block there. She could have a better stone at this point. I kind of want to unlock another one because eventually you're probably going to want that speed stone. Hey, block attack. Oh, no. Right there. We'll go with just block attack for now. Just to give a little bit extra block. That should be good. All right, let's see what happens. So many times I wish for a skipper auto battle when I use Mockman. Yeah, because if you don't win round 1 with Mockman, pretty much, you're done for. God, he has the healing curse again. Luckily, we have Purify, though. Good lord. That's insane that he got it a freaking 2 attacks, 6 allies. Ah, the shields go up. Luckily, we remove most of them here. Okay, he does have the Dread Puppet, but he doesn't have a curse, which is good. Amun-Ra's go after him, which is important. I do think eventually we're probably going to need to get a speed crit stone on him, too. Oh, God, he got another Dread Puppet. Oh, and he's CC'd because we have the... Oh, jeez. Wait, here we go. Cool. All right, good. Good. On to the last one. Put you across from the boss. Let's just do that. Yep, take out the boss. We fear the other enemies so that they don't get to attack. And then we go into round 2 with another active and everything's dead. All right, cool. So what we just unlocked here today, in case you guys didn't know, getting through 255 is important because it has both Scattered Spirit Vein and Divine Aurora Power Gems that you can now, or just Divine Aurora Gems, not the Divine Power ones, my bad. These can now be gotten through your daily grinding, and this is where we're at. So next time we will continue on and see what we can do moving forward. The boss waves are always free. Absolutely. You know what? I guess we could try one more thing. I don't think completely offensive is going to work here, but we can try. And see what happens. I probably should have given him taunt immunity. I don't know. I feel like melodic's important. Oh, wow. Yeah, this is going to be so much easier now. Like, so much easier. Granted, we can't use any of these resources yet. Although we do get stellar shards from this too, which is good. But we can't use any of the Destiny transition stuff yet, simply because we don't have a noble core yet. That's going to be the next thing this account has to focus on. Honestly, the best thing you can spend on this account at this point is getting those chests, which technically this week you could, but this is not something everybody can spend on. We're going slow, then go slow. Every time I see Penny, all I think about is your old video saying Penny just crit. Yeah. So let's see if we can beat a couple of these. We can? Cool. Again, if he taunts us, we don't care. He's our target anyway. And again, if we could adjust our speed a little bit, that would be awesome. I just can't do it currently. Eventually, we'll want speed stones and probably like mirrors on our like Freya and probably Arc Scarlet Queen Halora, but this one looks like it might be doing a little bit too much damage. So let's try one little change to see if we can get boss 2 down at the very least. Let's switch to this. I like that still. Go to that. Do we want to run Balance Strike? I don't know. I feel like we need to run damage reduction and probably even want to run block here, because without block, he doesn't have a ton. It's more the reflective damage. Yeah. Let's just try this. We'll go a little bit tankier. Nope, not there. But yeah, even Void Campaign, like, we should be able to get even more progress with what we have. It's just what we're going to do for the same time. Oh, you mean remove the Star Alchemist Holmes Young? Yeah, sure. We don't want them surviving. We don't want extra hits on the boss, really. That's good. Now that we have block, our Aspen is gaining a ton of shields. In reality, I should put the front row allies as the ones we don't care about. So I should move Hyperspace on our Ilamok to the back row too, so to make sure he gets tons of shields. Because right now that was very improper. He didn't have the shields right away. He gets them in like round 2, but not in round 1. Okay, everybody's got really tanky shields now, which is another reason why you build Hyperspace Hunter Ilamok on Aspen accounts. All right, let's see what we can do. Big damage right here. Come on. Oh, not quite enough. Not quite enough. We might still live through this next round. We still have a lot of shields. And the reason why we're not going to use Star Alchemist Holmes Young is we don't want him removing attacks from the enemies. We want them to attack us and give us shields. Oh, that reflect damage just adds up so fast. Oh, it's so much reflect damage. We definitely have a chance, though. We definitely have a chance there. So that's definitely possible. So that's where we're at. Hopefully you guys enjoy this one. We'll be back with even more of TW's account as we continue to fine tune it. The crazy thing is we have all this Crystals of Transcendence still. Those are just going to be saved purely for Destiny Transition. And yeah, Stellar Shards. That is going to be the biggest chokehold on our account right now. Hopefully you guys enjoy this one. See you guys next time.